Yes, sir. Welcome to a special edition of Vibe with Your Boys podcast, MUKBANG edition, with the lovely Haitian queen, as she wants me to refer to her today, Brina.
No, wants to. Facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
Facts are facts at the end of the
you're
day.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, so like we're doing a MUKBANG, switching up our first ever. We got Haitian food.
Yes.
Tell the people what we got right now.
Okay, so this is like Haitian fritai. So it's like a combination of akra, banan, fried turkey. We didn't get grill. We substituted the grill for the turkey. So we have that, and then we have a side of brown rice dikole, and then we have our corn, of course. Yeah.
Essential.
So we have all the goodies today, and then obviously they give us like a side of pickles, sauce, and all that good stuff.
Okay, so as I know, I'm Jamaican. Now, Megan's not here. Y'all know Megan's Haitian, but I usually, when I eat Haitian food, I eat it with his family and whatnot. So some of the stuff I've ate, but I haven't ate it like this. So like, you like my guy right now.
Yes.
So how we gonna break this down? How we gonna get this started?
I mean, you could get it started anyway, so you could just get like your side of rice. So I'll just start by getting my rice. I'll put it. Should I give you your rice too? Is this like one of those like Twitter conversations when it's like, who do you feed first? The what is it? The husband. I'm like, oh please, oh my gosh, I made it a mess. But it's okay. So I just put some rice first. And yeah, get some rice, make that nice. And then you just get whatever you want. So you can get, I'll get this, you can have this. You can have this. Start with like one of each. I like, to be honest, akra is my favorite.
Yeah, so we gonna start like with each one.
First.
Yeah.
I'll give you two of these because this is like my favorite.
With akra.
Yeah, that's good. I like that actually better than banan, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, they give a lot this time too. So we get two of each, so we don't have to keep like going across. So I'm gonna get some of that. This is the fried turkey. Okay, turkey. This is goat. You could have one of these, just so you have that on your plate.
Let's see what's up.
See what's up. I mean, you gotta. You're probably so happy. You're like, dang, I'm getting to eat Haitian food instead of Jamaican food today. Thank you, Jesus.
No, that's not what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
You weren't thinking that? Oh, okay.
Don't get me over.
Which one do you think is better? And there's a right answer to this.
We don't gotta get into that so
quickly.
So quickly.
Yeah, that could be a little bit intrusive.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, you're very confident right now, though. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know. It's what it is.
So before we start, so what is exactly akra?
Akra is it's like a root vegetable, isn't it? Like talo. Like it's its own vegetable. It's kind of like a root vegetable. Like,
Okay.
But I don't know, like, what is that called? Like, it's like on the tip of my tongue, like it's like a root vegetable, and then they like, isn't it like blended up, and then they fry it?
So you're feeding me something you don't know what to do?
Yeah, but it's like.
Oh, okay, I understand what's going on. Okay, I understand.
I know, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I'm supposed to take your word for it.
Yeah, but it is really good. But it's like, once I get the translation for English of what exactly this vegetable is, it's like.
You'll come back.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and then I'll get back to you guys when she lets me know.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we start with the rice.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the rice.
Hold on, what you eat, like with a spoon or fork?
Spoon.
Like always. I mean, I can do both, but like.
If you use a spoon, I get more rice with the spoon.
But like, if you have like meat with a pot, you still like use a spoon, like what you use to like tear up.
I think a spoon, right? Or I just use my hands.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just.
Okay, no. Okay, I believe it.
Okay, that's true. Better than Jamaican rice?
Okay, hold on. Now, this rice is good. It's not as moist.
I'm moist as Jamaican, but Jamaican
rice? No, I'm
rice?
talking about just in general.
Okay.
It's not as moist right now. But I've had Jamaican before, so it's good.
Yeah,
it's serviceable. Serviceable right now.
Oh, please.
It's serviceable.
Oh, please.
It's serviceable. It's serviceable right now.
Oh my gosh.
Now, in terms of Jamaican rice, let me get this straight, right? there's a bad reputation going around with Jamaican rice.
Yeah.
Jamaicans have good rice. The thing is, it's kind of like we're not gonna pretend like every Haitian knows how to cook. We're not gonna pretend like that.
That's true.
We're not gonna pretend.
I'll give you that. Because my cooking's the best. No.
I mean, I can't speak to that. She said it. But we're not gonna pretend like every Haitian knows how to cook. Just like that, every Jamaican knows how to cook.
Yep.
And that means not every Jamaican restaurant will be on point all the time. Because
you can get an off day. You can get an off day in a restaurant. That's what I'm saying.
Off day. Yeah. Some people are just off. But you can have
That's true.
Yeah. Because I didn't know Jamaicans had bad rice until
you try anything other than your mom's or your family's cooking.
Not even that. Just like went on social media. I'm like, you have bad rice. But when I taste Haitian rice, you guys use a lot more seasonings and it's more flavorful.
That is very correct.
So if you guys are always used to like flavorful seasonings and whatnot, I can understand it. I get the disconnect.
It's good.
But from what I know, Jamaicans don't got bad rice. That being said, I give y'all the point on the rice. I
love that.
I don't know about your rice. The Haitian culture rice in general.
Admitting is the first step.
You got this, you got the Jordan rice, you got different variations, you know what I'm saying?
Haitian white rice.
Let me ask you this, right?
Okay.
And Mega said this all the time. Do you like blood?
No. Well, I haven't had that since I was like young.
Is it that long?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't like it.
I don't remember liking it, but I haven't had that since I was young.
I don't mind it.
Really?
Jamaicans eat it too.
Oh, okay. I see that.
But I don't mind it.
It's so interesting. I feel like as different Haitian and Jamaican culture is, it's like once you like deal with other cultures, it's so similar.
Be right there.
What'd you say? It's crazy because like you think, oh, we're so different, but like then you deal with like an outside culture, you're like, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like even American culture is different.
Yeah.
Like if I'm around Jamaican culture, it's not that much of a difference versus like just dealing with some other cultures. I'm like, oh, this is a culture difference, even like the way like you talk.
Now I'm about to try this opera.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
It's good.
It's good. It's solid.
It's so good. It's so, to me, that's like my favorite. I'm telling you.
Really?
That's like my favorite. Like way better than butter. I don't know. I just like
way better than butter. That's crazy. Let me taste the butter. So that being said, do you like how Jamaican make the plantain?
Yeah, that's like bun and meal. Like sweet bun.
Mm-hmm. Do you like it better like that?
I like sweet bun better than bun and peasant. Period. I like sweet bun better.
Okay.
Or Haitians make that bun too. They make sweet bun too. But I don't know. To me, at restaurants, they don't usually give it to. They always give you this.
Mm-hmm. I think this is more like popular right now.
Maybe, yeah.
Now, you made a little joke when you was fixing the rice. You said, "Who eats first?"
The baits.
The husband or the child. I mean, it's a funny debate, but what does Brina think about that?
I mean, there are two ways you could go to this. If we're being representative of who comes first, is that like kind of like are we trying to make like is that like symbolic for something, like who eats first, or are they talking about it literally?
Just eat first. Just eat first. Let me paint the picture for you. In this scenario, like, do you have a job, or like, are you like staying at home, stay at home?
Oh, like, so we're gonna give different scenarios?
Like, in this scenario, like, I'm gonna let you choose like what your role is. Like, are you stay at home, or do you have a job?
I have a job.
Okay.
Alright, I'll work. Yeah.
So let's say you have a job 8 to 4:30. 8 to 4:30. You get home at 5.
Mm-hmm.
You cook dinner.
Okay.
You know, you come home with the kids. You pick them up.
Pick them up.
Come home with the kids. You cook dinner. Dinner's probably ready by like 7:30, 8. Your husband comes through the door 8:15.
Mm-hmm.
Put his stuff down. Maybe gets ready, whatever. who gets like who food you got ready first? Like who?
I mean, probably at that time my kids, cause like my husband's still getting ready.
Y'all start eating without them?
Yeah, like I feel like with kids, like they probably took a shower,
Okay.
and it's probably like just like naturally, like the kid and then the husband like probably just walks in and then they eat or he eats.
Me personally, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like in a real life scenario, I think that would be most natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually kids are like begging you, like not begging, but like, oh, when are we gonna eat? When are we gonna eat? You know? So.
They try to be like, I'm just starving.
Oh my gosh, I think people just do those like debates. I don't know why they do those. Like realistically, it's like okay, whoever gets the stove first or whatever, like or whoever comes first. You know? It's just like, but it's funny though. It is funny.
I feel like people make a big deal out of it because it's kind of like, oh, I'm the man. I'm supposed to, eat first. I'm the husband. Like these kids aren't gonna die if I just get my food first. But
I feel like people worry about the wrong things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like now. I mean, we could go deep into this, but I feel like all of this is like a distraction from just how bad the economy is. I mean, it's a scheme. No, but I think all of it. But I think like all of this is just like because some of the things I see on dating, I'm like, okay, like I don't know, it's just interesting. But
mm-hmm.
I think it's just interesting.
So is that gonna get you dancing?
Yeah, it's your food always makes you dance.
Okay, because it's not like something specific to this meal. It's just Okay. I respect it. Now, you mentioned also that Jamaican and Haitian culture is similar in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think one thing that's kind of similar is like the relationship between sons and their moms. Right?
Okay.
So, now, do you like only date Haitian women?
No.
Oh, okay. So you go and veer off.
I mean, ideally, if I'm being honest, I would like to marry a Haitian man. Just because of the culture differences. Mm-hmm. Like, the older you get, when you're younger, you don't think culture, like, matters.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you're like, bro, like, it's such a difference.
You don't want to have to explain certain stuff.
Bro, certain things you have to explain. Yeah. And it's funny because I know people who are in relationships now, whether they're, like, boyfriend and girlfriend or they're married, and they'll tell you, oh, like, marrying outside of, like, Haitian culture is different. Yeah. Like, they'll tell you, oh, I didn't even think it would be this different until, like, a couple years down the line, and I'm wondering, like, I'm seeing the differences, basically, yeah.
So, that being said, though, let's say you're with your guy, man, and he goes and picks up his mom.
Okay.
While you're in the car.
Are we married?
No, you're girlfriend.
Okay.
Do you go to the back seat, or you like let her sit?
I'll probably offer to go to the back seat.
Okay, you'll offer.
Yeah.
You offer. What if you're married though?
No. She will sit in the back if I'm married.
What's the difference?
That's different, married versus boyfriend.
No, for sure, it's different. But like, she's still like the mom. She's probably elderly.
Yeah, but once you get again in the Bible, you see. Let's get back to the root.
I'm all for the Bible.
When a man gets married, what is it? He leaves his family to cleave to his wife, and the same thing too, both ways too. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I think with people they try to live every way. They try to come up with any other set of rules, but just following the rules that make sense, in my opinion. I feel like everybody again like wants to search for like the Bible, but in a different way.
What about respecting your elders? Like,
but
if you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
That's different.
And the mom is 63.
It's so funny.
She's 63. She, a part of like the seating arrangements, she may be more comfortable in the front of the car.
Oh yeah, if she's like, I mean, you didn't say 63 though. If she's like, let's say if she's like super old and she's like, it's a hassle, of course, I'll just get in the back. Yeah.
Like, I mean, how are you?
I don't know, but like,
how are you?
I'm, you know. Yeah, but the thing is, but like even I feel like I know parents don't be like that old. Like, I don't know, even when they're old, they're still like,
at least like 50.
but they're still like, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah.
So she would have to be like 70.
I mean, like, yeah, she was like, oh, but yeah, I just think it's like natural. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, like, I don't know. The same way it's like if it's my husband too.
Mm.
If I went to pick up, you know, if it was the other way around, it's like if I went to pick up my husband and then I went to pick up my dad, it's like, yeah, just sit in the back.
That's a bit different though.
Oh my gosh, here it goes from the mouth of a Jamaican.
Because if I go, if I'm with my girl and we go to pick up my dad, but that's gonna sit in the backseat whether I'm married or not. That's different.
Even if it's the same way with me, if I'm with my dude and then we pick up my mom, I'll just be like, yeah, sit in the back. If I'm married.
Nah,
that's the thing is, I think with black culture, I don't think they get like the hierarchy of marriage. I really don't think so.
But like even with me, like I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
I'm tall. So automatically, the front of the car is gonna be like the most comfortable spot for me anyway. But if my girl's mom is getting in the car, whatever, I'm still gonna offer whether I'm married or not because that's just what I'll do. I feel like in certain things, even though me, like we agree.
Yeah.
Husband and wife come first, regardless.
Right.
I think that's just like a respectable thing to do.
I think I could see that, but I think it's whatever natural scenario it is. You know what I mean? Like it's not like whether it's like the principle of one thing or the other, but if it's natural, if it's like, oh, like, you know, shorty's old, like let me offer, you know, I think it's whatever is natural. But usually I lean towards husband and wife. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know.
Now, what we trying next?
Let's try the turkey.
Let's
try the turkey.
I got pretty good turkey.
Turkey's good. Wasn't everything good so far?
Yeah, everything been solid so far.
Probably better than what you're used to.
No, I don't think that.
You see, I'm talking so
I
bad.
had some good turkey, taco turkey last week.
That's good. From where, like, what did you go to a party or something?
Yeah, Megan's family is good.
Oh, that's good. That's good that you guys are close though.
Solid. Good. Now, being that you said you would get outside your culture,
And then have.
And you have, are we talking about just Caribbean or American or?
Mostly Caribbean.
Mostly Caribbean. Jamaican.
You already have dated Jamaican before.
Trinidadian, what we talking about?
I've never dated Trinidadian.
Bahamian.
Mostly just Jamaican.
Oh, okay. That's as far as you, girl. Okay. No, I'm Jamaican man. I like Asian food. But I'm still want some Jamaican food every now and then. Now, you just bragged about how good a cook you are.
When I make my Jamaican food? Yeah. I can cook.
Okay. So that wouldn't be a problem for you, like?
No.
Okay.
What do you think? It's like breaking a rule if I'm Haitian, like I can't cook Jamaican.
First of all, do you like Jamaican food?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
By the way, I think we can admit, when it comes to the different
proteins,
Jamaicans got that. Don't cap. Jamaicans got that.
I can't admit that. I can't.
Jerk, curry.
You guys do
brown
have good
stew.
food. You guys do.
We got it when it comes to protein.
I mean,
if I can give y'all
the rice.
rice, the mac, of course, you gotta give me like protein. You gotta give me that. If you keep it real.
We'll agree to disagree. I'm
Agree
being
to disagree.
diplomatic.
Agree to disagree.
I'm being
Because
diplomatic.
we don't agree. That's crazy. Now, how important is, because of course you're Haitian, but are you Haitian American or not?
I'm Haitian American.
Haitian American. But you're well immersed in your culture.
Yeah.
So, how important is it for your kids, for your kids to have that same culture?
That's going back to even marrying in my culture, because I want my kids to be like Haitian.
Like speaking.
Yeah, I do.
Like I did a video for Haitian Flag Day last year, and I was having Haitians and Haitian American kids counting Creole.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It didn't go too good for a lot of people. And there was a lot of backlash.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of backlash.
Yeah. Like in the comments?
Oh, yeah. Because it went viral.
Yeah, it did go viral.
So it was like,
there was this backlash.
Oh my gosh, we're losing our culture.
Really?
Our culture's going to die with the next generation and this and that. And yeah, so.
Well,
she was telling me that Jamaican food is better.
No, I didn't. That's not true. That's not true.
You were just telling me that.
You see, why do men lie?
Hold on.
I never said that.
Hold on. Let's not
I would never.
Let's not generalize it here.
No.
Men don't lie.
Jamaican men don't lie.
I mean, if you want to play it on that, I mean, I ain't going to deny that because we don't. I'm saying, but
I really do feel like, well, I'll give Jamaican guys like every girl. But I do feel like Jamaican, let's be real. I'm not, but I do feel like Jamaican guys do like Haitian girls. I don't know, from my experience. But they do like everybody. So I don't know. It's
okay. It's one of those things you can't tell.
I can't tell, but I mean, or maybe I just got the sauce, So I don't know. Could be.
What type of sauce will be determined.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're gonna try this goat.
Yeah, let's get into the goat.
Oh, by the way, before we try to go, you notice I ain't have the Haitian patties, right?
Yeah, why? What happened?
They were closed.
Oh, really?
They were closed at 7.
Okay, but we still have a lot of food.
But so before we try to go, I want you to be honest.
Yes.
Like, you're going to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Who has the better patties, Jamaicans or Haitians?
Haitians.
You just think y'all... Oh, come on.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry,
No. First of all, Haitian patties are good. They're good. But the amount of mess... the amount of mess it takes to eat a Haitian patty is ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's the culinary that's the fine.
No, yeah, but you see, like Megan's, like
you could just put it in like the little.
Yeah, like great.
No, but Jamaican patties are good.
Like, you stay back this way, so I know you've been like heard about a juicy patty.
Of course, yeah. You know what's so funny? I went there,
and
it was such a long line. I left.
It got people.
It was.
It got a
the
wait
line
time.
was ridiculous.
It got a wait time.
I was like, I can't stay.
The line is crazy.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
And then they got back one on my side, and the lines are going crazy too. Now, to be honest, I haven't heard the best reviews. I've heard good reviews too, but I guess with the amount of people that's coming,
yes,
it may be like very like too much for them to keep up with.
Like the volume.
The volume, right. So
I mean, it's so many people. I'm like, that's crazy.
I didn't expect it to be like going this
Where
crazy.
you need to go to is Shekatu. They have like Haitian patties too. That's a good place too. One of these days if you're down like in that area.
I mean, I'll try it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've heard, I don't know if you heard about Best in Broad Bakery.
No.
It's like, yes, all the way in like North Lauderdale.
Okay, so that makes sense.
But that's like it's like a staple.
A staple in there?
Like
okay, that's good.
But I told her to be honest, y'all. She wasn't honest. But me.
You want to open it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we could cheers. Make sure. Hopefully it's not. Okay, good. I think it's good. Now we're having some authentic Haitian soda. Gets me every time.
No, this fry. It's always fry.
Yeah, no, just it tastes like how it's supposed to taste.
Now, you went in Haiti last year, right?
No, it was
year before.
The year before, yeah.
So was that 2022?
Yeah, 2022.
Okay. Now, of course, we know like it's a lot of turmoil going on in Haiti. Mm-hmm. But if we were to go to Haiti, where are you taking me? Okap. It's beautiful over there. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the vibe over there? Like,
it's really, really nice. That's where I stayed when I went.
Mm-hmm. Where we going? What we doing?
We go to the nice hotel Satama. It's a really nice hotel. It's really, really pretty. You go to the Citadel.
Citadel, okay.
So you can know how we freed everybody.
Okay. Very, very prideful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take a little stroll down history lane, and the Citadel's in Milo. That's outside of Okap. And where else? What else are we doing? We could go to the beach. We could go. It's funny, when I went for Haitian Flag Day. I was actually there on Haitian Flag Day.
How's it over there for that day? Like,
it's nice. It's like there's like parades.
They celebrate it just as much as like they do over here, like in South Florida?
To be honest,
or is it more like a regular day?
It's a parade. Like I think the kids have school off too. So I think it's like, yeah, except we don't have school off here, of course, obviously. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Just do, go out, get something to eat. Yeah, very calm.
Now, we touched on it already. I'm just going to bring it back up again. You said it's very important for your future kids to be like immersed in the culture. What, like, as far as how they speak, counting, so just fully bilingual? Yeah, fully bilingual, and also knowing their history too. I feel like if you don't know where you come from, you won't know where you're going. And I do feel like, especially just as like... She's getting philosophical on it. Yeah, I feel like there's a beauty in knowing who you are. And I feel like in this day and age, people, period, don't know who they are. Not even if we're going to culture, just who they are now. I think people are just so impressionable and will be whatever somebody tells them to be or shows them. Okay. And no, you need to know who you are, especially as a woman, bro. Like... You need to know, as a man too, bro, you need to know who you are. You need to know where you come from. You need to know, I think there's so much that comes from not having that frame of reference from where you are. So I think that plays a big role in like kids' development, especially. Now, what role does your music play in representing the Haitian culture? I like to my music bridges the gap of the Haitian and the American culture. I feel like that Haitian American culture in itself is different than Haitian culture, but I do feel like there's a unique experience being a Haitian American that I feel like isn't really represented in music, in media. Well, now in media is better. Like we have a lot of blogs and we have a lot of like great media platforms, but I do believe in music especially and media as far as representation. It's not first of all, Haiti in general isn't shown in the best light or in the most accurate light. And then on top of that, Haitian American culture isn't shown like that much in the media. And then represented in music, Which it? You need a napkin or anything? Oh, no, yeah. You could pass me one. But I think that's a big part of it too. So I think like I like to be who I am in my music. And I feel like I do show that who I am, how I was raised, my culture in my music. Now you got a new single, "Selfish." Yes. now you're saying some stuff in there. That's the type of guys you're into, selfish guys? No. It's getting that revelation where you're starting to see. You know how like when you first start dating somebody, the honeymoon stage, right? People put on people put on their best outfit, right? You do too. No. I don't think I will say I'm very authentic. I feel like I'm, bro, if I first go on a date with a guy, anomaly. When I first go on a date with a guy, ask anybody. I could call someone up right now. I say exactly what I'm looking for. You have to be a Christian. Keep it real. You have to be a Christian. I say, you have to again submit to God. Not just I'm a Christian, blah blah blah. You have to submit to God and a couple of other things. And yeah. Before the first date? On the first date. I'm not wasting time. I tell people who I am straight up. And anyone could attest to that. Yeah, it's true. And then, so they wear this. I'm saying in general. No, I get it. Yeah, so but so they wear this outfit, and then you can see as soon as you start saying what you want, it kind of like. Exactly. I know. But you have to be saved, buddy. For you to get to the point to find out that they're selfish. They fooled you. I feel like that could be applied to relationships in general. Okay. I feel like
That could be any interpersonal
they can
relationship.
meet that criteria, but then later on you find out
exactly.
that it's like more to them.
It's because the thing is, people in general, but I would say specifically men, aren't completely altruistic. If we're being real, like I feel like people in general. I'm not just gonna say it's men, but specifically because I date men. Men are very selfish. Like at the end of the day, and y'all know you
That's
are.
crazy.
And the thing is, you know what's crazy? I don't even think. Sometimes it's commendable, you know, in a sense, because you guys always put yourself first. And I feel like women are starting to catch on to that, so it's good, but that's just the truth.
Selfish how? Like, what's a scenario where you could say you're dealing with a man and you find his actions very selfish to where it hurts your feelings?
I feel like, for example, with men, they want you to be the person that, like, benefits them. They want you to be the version of you that would benefit them, whether it's in their ego, whether it's in their practical day-to-day life. Like, that's how men are. Women are gonna sit here and, I mean, they will abandon their whole career. They'll abandon their whole trajectory in life to meet the version of a guy that a guy wants. But a man would never do that for a woman. You would never be like, oh, you know what? You hate that I have a podcast, man, and that I'm out here, you know, interviewing people and I'm out late. I'm not going to do that anymore. You're not doing that. But I feel like a girl would be more willing to do that. No. Not saying that that's a right thing, not saying it's a good thing, but that's just the difference I would say in the two.
Now, not to say that, you know, a woman isn't wise and doesn't have something, you know, to add.
But not all women either. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But would you even like respect a guy that like you're able to influence him in that way to like change his whole path?
But I'm not saying in the sense where that's wrong. I'm saying that that's just how it is.
How it is. Okay,
you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's why I said it's commendable. At the end of the day, putting yourself first. I feel like I do the same thing. I feel like twin. So it's like I feel like it's good, but I'm just saying that's usually the difference in the two. Like it's more, men are more, they love you conditionally more. I feel like a woman will love you more unconditionally. A man is more conditional. If you say right now, you know what? I'm thinking about going to school. I think I might have to move out of state. Toodles, men what's their first reaction? I don't want to do long distance, and they're done. Okay. But if a guy says, you know what? I have to go to med school. I have to go get my master's. I'm moving out of state. A girl would be like, I think they would be like from what I've get, like, you know, a girl would be more, okay, I'll do long distance. I'll work it out. Guys are like, bro, I need to see my girl every day. I can't do that. They're more like at the drop of a hat. If you're not fitting into what they wanted, they're not loving you from the sense that of what you want to do and what you want in life. It's kind of like, oh, does she fit what I want from her? If so, great. If not, like it's
but you
not
know what? And I think that comes to sticking to like I guess you could say like your standard, right?
Yes. Okay.
Because
what you signed up for?
Yeah, because a lot of, I would say more so women, a lot of you guys say you have strict standards.
I know where you're going with this.
You meet a guy you like, and then you know you start naturally, what you call it?
Morphing,
bending to that mold, that standard that you said you wanted or you could like was a non-negotiable.
Yes, I agree. Some women, not all.
Yeah,
not
all. But it's more common amongst them, I would say.
Yeah.
Men, in a sense, like for the most part, a man that knows himself, he knows like the woman that he wants.
Yes.
And he knows how he wants her to fit in his life. So if after a while things are going a certain way and he can no longer see that or whatever, it's going to be an issue.
Yes.
It's kind of like how a man gets with a girl, and some guys feel this way, and they'd be like, oh, I don't want you to work. I don't want you to do anything. You know, we have kids. Take care of the kids. You don't have to work. I'll take care of everything financially. And then 10 years down the road or whatever, the woman starts to feel like she's not fulfilled.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, I want to go back to school. I want to go back to work. And he's like, well, this is not what I signed up for. Like, you're working now. You're not around as much as you used to be or whatever. This is not my vision of things. He's gonna let you know, like,
a guy's gonna trust me. They will not shy away from letting you know that that's not what they signed up for. Yeah, and I see that, but I do believe there's a thin line. between that. So I do believe there is, okay, what I signed up for, but then I believe that this is not this is a human you're dealing with. A human's still going to have growth that they're going to go through in their life. They're still going to have individual needs. So there is a thin line between what I signed up for and I'm dealing with a human. Like, this isn't just like a doll or, whatever it is. And I do feel like men,
a robot
that just X, Y, and Z. No, they still have their own needs and wants. Again, if it's something crazy out of pocket that you're like, well, I never signed up for it. It's because I say that the same thing too as a woman. There's some things as a man, you meet them and it's like, okay, it's good. Then they bring up something and you're like, okay, that's not what I signed up for either. You know what I mean? Like, especially if I met you that way. But I do feel like in general, men are less accommodating in their partner's growth than a woman would be. They're more, that's just how they are. And I think like in Selfish, in the record, it's like, and I'm seeing the man you are, your love is selfish, so selfish. Like, it's conditional, One day it is, one day it's not. Self-seeking references the Bible. Love is not self-seeking. Self-seeking, I'm done. And again, you're never going to have unconditional love from another human. I feel like that comes from God at the end of the day, and that comes from Jesus. But I will say, yeah, men just, they're very conditional, I will say.
I will say me, personally. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't feel like it at times, I have to admit that I am strict in terms of
admitting is the first step.
No, but it's not like the strict, like it's not like the strict that like wants to control everything. It's more so like if I don't like something, there really is no like wiggle room around me not liking it.
And I think, what's so beautiful about that? I believe women are starting to catch on to that. And I feel like women are adopting that for themselves. And I believe that's why you're not even seeing a lot of relationships now. Because back in the day, women, that's how men would be. And women would go along with certain things. But I feel like women are starting to say, hey, like, I have my own stand. Like kind of mirroring that too, in a sense,
That's the thing though, right? I feel like that's a very dangerous thing for women to do because a lot of women grow up with that fairy tale lifestyle, fairy tale mindset, I would say. So the moment you start taking on that mindset of a man to where like, oh, as soon as I don't like this, I'm gone, or I'm not dealing with it or whatever, I feel like you may be hindering yourself a little bit because certain things aren't going to be just, peachy like cream.
Yeah,
like
that goes back to that thin line.
Yeah.
So there's a line between, okay, what can I work on this person with? Again, if you're dealing with any human being, whether it's in work, friendship, dating, whatever it is, there's still like things you don't like, you do like, and then there are things that again you kind of put in your head, like you kind of categorize, okay, what is this, like, is this workable? So there's non-negotiables and then there are workable, like this is workable, doable, But I do feel like men usually even lean more towards non-negotiable when they're dealing with like other people. They're more, well, I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not going to do it. That's just how they are. And I do feel like women have been adopting that. Granted, what you said on any side, it's dangerous to any side, whether you're a man or to a woman. But I think it is dangerous on any side too, because a lot of men too, it's like, oh, I want a girl that is bad, but doesn't get any attention, but has her degree, but doesn't have a higher degree than me. So it's like these things that kind of we talking about insecure men. But I'm saying not even in that way. Not even, let's say he's not insecure, but things that conflict. Do you see what I'm saying? So like even in a woman, you can't say, oh, I want a guy, for example. I'm not saying this can't happen, but you can't say, oh, not saying this can't happen, but typically if you want whatever you want in life, it comes with everything pro, it has its cons. Yeah. So I think like we are in a generation period in everything, not even in just dating and relationships, where people want the pros, but they don't conceptualize the cons. So they want, oh, I want this, and
For
this.
For instance,
yes,
it's kind of like if a woman wants a man to financially
you got to know that he could be controlling. Yeah. Yes.
You got to accept
There's
that.
a big possibility, exactly, on the other hand.
That anytime he wants you to get
and
out.
Then what guys may understand, if you want a girl who's bad and has these many followers, guys are going to want her attention. You know what I'm saying? It comes with certain things, but I think now people want the good. I don't know. I think it's that Instagram thing that people just want the good of everything, but not know, okay, to set up a podcast, it takes a lot of equipment, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of editing. To put out a record, to put out a project, to put out an EP, it takes a lot of money, a lot of time, it's not just, oh, I have this finished product and it's perfect. It's like, no, there's a lot that comes with anything that looks shiny.
People don't know what they're really asking for.
Exactly. And that goes back to knowing yourself. When I said, when you ask the question of how does your Haitian culture play a role and why is that important? It's because at the end of the day, it's like when you know yourself, you're able to accept, okay, what this comes with too, in everything.
Where does Brina go now? You just dropped your single, Selfish. We are in the midway of 2024.
Yes.
Time, anyway, this year going by fast for me.
This year, and I always tell people, I'm like, bro, if you don't plan what you want to do for the year, you're going to blink and it's the end of the year. So you have to be on top of planning stuff, or things are never going to get done. If you don't like plan and like get down to it and say, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, the year will just go like by.
What's next for you? Like, you just dropped the visual with the single.
Yes.
So what else do you got planned?
I'm going to drop probably one more single with a visual, and then I'm going to drop the project with another visual. I'm trying to go heavier with the visuals this year.
Okay.
I feel like in the past, I didn't go as heavy with visuals, but this year I'm just going to make sure to have that in mind. Okay, visuals, like to write the treatment, do everything, and because again, with content and stuff, you need those visuals, and I'm recognizing that in myself, and I feel like I've been doing better with content, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep that up.
Okay, for sure. Now, that being said, the food was
good.
Yeah. The food was good.
The food was great.
Food was good. I think that Jamaicans, if we would have did a Jamaican mukbang, I think I would have been, even more pleased.
You have to. I mean, I respect the repping for your people.
No, it's not repping. I mean, no, this is something else. It was cool. It was cool. I think that if we probably would, had some other stuff, maybe. But this didn't. This was good though. This was good though. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You have to rep for your people. I'll give you that. I give you an A for effort.
Give me one thing that Jamaicans do better than Haitians.
Do better than Haitians? What's one thing Jamaicans do better than Haitians? I'm not gonna say do better, but one thing I just like about Jamaicans, period, is Jamaican culture. The music, bro.
Oh, the music. Okay.
Those artists, if you want to talk about like star quality, and their performance on records is unmatched.
Okay.
Like, even just the vibe of it. Like, I don't know. I always say like Jamaican artists, like their performance on records is crazy. I just feel like the performance is just out of this world.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the performance is. I mean, it's really like you feel it. Like, I don't know. It's they do perform well on records.
Guys, let us know what y'all think. Let us know your favorite Haitian food, what y'all think about the conversation. Give us our feedback on what we talked about. Brina, thank you for having me, putting me on to this food.
Of course.
And let the people know where they can follow you at and find you at.
You can follow me at It's Brina Baby on Instagram, on TikTok at It's Brina Baby with 2 Y's. And where else are we? And then, actually, just go on my Instagram and then the at It's Brina Baby, ITSBRINA BABY, and then click my link tree. It just with that. Yeah, that just makes it.
Music,
and then that just has everything. That has the music. That has everything on it, and it's just one-stop shop.
For sure. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys tap in with everything Brina is doing. And we out.
Peace.